Hey, how you doing there again, folks? You get, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, I'm Platter series reviews I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, there we go. I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This could be the greatest combination of things ever. But that remains to be seen. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my, boom, one of my Static X shirts. It's kind of hard to see. Very cool shirt design, though. I really like this one. This is actually a tour shirt. This is off of their Machine Killer tour, where they were on tour with Seven Dust Dope, and for my leg of the tour that I got to see, Lines of Loyalty. Really great tour. I got to see them perform in Chicago. They are fantastic. I've been a fan of Static X ever since high school, though it was one of those things where, like, I enjoyed their stuff, and then I just progressively, over the years, became a bigger and bigger fan. And then, tragically, when the lead singer Wayne Static passed away, that was kind of my wake-up call to be like, okay, I need to really dig into this, and then that's when I was able to go over there and see him perform live with, their current incarnation, everything, Project Regeneration stuff. I'm a big fan. I've got a number of shirts. I've seen him perform live a few times, and I've actually got videos of said performances on my channel, just in case maybe you're interested in music stuff too. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, this could be the greatest collaboration of all time. Because, and there's a sticker on it, it happens to be, boom! It's Jack Links, but not just any Jack Links. It is a Jack Links inspired by the flavors of Dr. Pepper. This is a Dr. Pepper beef jerky stick. I mean, they call it a snack stick, but let's, Okay, man. So it's Jack Links Wild, inspired by the flavors of Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's Dr. Pepper meat stick. I love Dr. Pepper. I think it's one of the greatest flavors of soda of all time. I think it's the reason why it stood the test of time so well. And personally, I actually really like it when, like, soda is used as, like, flavoring and stuff like that. There used to be a burger spot near me, and they had a burger that used Coke as the base for, Coca-Cola, as the base for the sauce for one of their burgers. I really liked it. So, I'm really hopeful that this is great. Like, I want this to be amazing. So let's get a thing for the thing. Can we get a thing for the thing, maybe? Maybe? Ha 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 ha! And then like, ha 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 ha! Sure. Let's give it a go. I'd been looking for this one. And if you don't like my review of it, by the way, check out Nathan's Fast Talk Food Reviews. He actually reviewed it, and that's how I became aware of it. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, dude, I gotta find this. So, check out his stuff anyway. Like, he does some really good reviews. They're much shorter and to the point than mine are. Let's give it a go. I mean, a little bit, yeah. I don't know if Dr. Pepper is exactly where my head would go if I wasn't thinking about it. Because who would ever think? Dr. Pepper meat stick. But when you say it, and I really take the time to listen to it, or, well, taste out the flavors, there's a little bit of a... I understand what they're saying when they say inspired by Dr. Pepper. It's obviously not going to be a one-to-one. But yeah, there's some flavoring there that could be Dr. Pepperish. And I personally am here for it 100%. I like this a lot. It's really cool. Like, I mean, the meat stick itself is actually really nice. I mean, Jack Links tend to do a good job. It's nice, it's meaty, it's actually rather juicy. Perhaps Dr. Peppery would be a better way to put it. So the meat stick itself, quality. And I'm glad that it's a big one because I want a lot of it. And they've been doing a lot of collaboration stuff. They did one with chili cheese Fritos. They did one with sweet and spicy chili Doritos. Like, Jack Link's has been trying some stuff. This is probably their craziest creation so far. I am 100% here for it, though. And as soon as you bite into it, it literally starts leaking flavor. And it's still got like this spiced meat flavor, for sure. It's not, but it's got like this not unfamiliar accent that is somewhat reminiscent of fucking Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper by itself, the flavor is very distinct, but also entirely unique. Like, what does Dr. Pepper taste like? It tastes like Dr. Pepper. Some people have said, oh, it's supposed to taste like prune, but that's been disproven. It's a combination of spices and flavorings that give it its taste. That's basically kind of what they did here. So it kind of works. It's a little bit odd, but it does, for me, man, I mean, I like it a lot. I think it's really good. And the end of it, you're still getting a tasty meat stick. And it just kicks in at a certain point. And then it takes over the rest of the flavor. And yeah, it's got kind of a spicy. Now, and mind you, when I say spicy, I don't mean hot. I mean, like spiced, like flavored. It's weird, but I really like it. I'm super down. Alright, well, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Yes, and kinda. For me, this is pretty much, this is like something out of a fever dream that I would have thought up. And like, now it's real. And that makes me happy. I actually really like this. Like, if I had a critique, it would be, the only critique I could personally make would be that I maybe would want a little bit more Dr. Pepper flavor. But even then, I fully understand, like, because they got to find a balance. They don't want it just to be the Dr. Pepper. They want it to, also have that nice meat stick flavor. And I think it accomplishes both. I think, while the flavor isn't dead on Dr. Pepper, I do think it's evocative, and I think that it doesn't immediately super jump out at you. I think if you know what you're going into, you'll start picking up on it pretty much immediately. And I personally think I think it's fun, and I think it's good. I don't think it's just fun as a novelty. I would get it again. If I'm recommending it, not everybody's going to be into this. That is for damn sure. And not everybody's going to even want to give it a go. When I went to buy this, and I got it at a Circle K, by the way. I struggled to find this, but I went to a Circle K and they had it. So maybe it's a Circle K exclusive? I genuinely don't know. But when I bought it at the Circle K and brought it up to the register, the lady who was working the register took one look at it, and apparently she was not aware that it was a product, and she was just like, oh, hell no. She was like, no, why? And I was like, I mean, it's Dr. Pepper. And she's like, not in Jerky. Fair enough. It's not going to be for everybody. It is a little bit unusual. Obviously, it's going to help if you're a Dr. Pepper fan. I mean, I think it's fun. I will say this. I think if nothing else, try it. Before you completely cast it aside, give it a go. Like, maybe it will be for you more than you expect. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly Dr. Pepper-tastic rest of your life. Man, I'm just Dr. Pepper, man. Dr. Pepper. I want to get more. I want more Dr. Pepper, man. Like, they've done some cool things. Did the Dr. Pepper cream soda, which I reviewed. I think that was like my second review ever. Then we also had, we've had like the strawberries and cream that came out recently. We get the berry flavor every now and again. Man, we need more. It's more Dr. Pepper. But anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we're in situations where we have to deal with that, it's important that we go over there whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you have a particular favorite drink that you would like to see collaborate with any number of food items, right? Maybe you're a big fan of berry-flavored Fanta, right? Berry-flavored Fanta. Would that be my least favorite flavor of Fanta? I don't know. It's been a really long time since I've had berry-flavored Fanta. Should I review berry-flavored Fanta? Perhaps. But maybe you're a big fan of berry-flavored Fanta and, I don't know, Caesar salads. And you're like, well, if we go over there and we do this and we create a jus from the Fanta and we, mix it with some dressing and then, woo! Trust me, there are chefs out there who could make that delicious. I'm not one of them. I'm not even a chef. But maybe if I get to live in a world with Dr. Pepper meat sticks, maybe you too can one day live in a world with berry Fanta Caesar salads. Dream big or go home, folks.